we look at more Islamic verses, and it says, Allah's messenger said, when the call for prayer is made, Satan takes to his heels, passing wind, so that he may not hear the adhan. And when the call is finished, he comes back, and when the Iqamah is pronounced, Satan again takes to his heels, and the Iqamah is finished. So clearly, look at this hadith. It's saying when Satan hears the call of adhan, he runs farting. And I've heard some Muslims say, oh no, this is not meant by farting. But when we look at your classical scholars such as Ibn Hajar and Al-Qurtubi, they say this is literal. But because Muslims don't like this verse, they appeal sometimes to modern scholars who know this doesn't sound right and say, oh, it must mean something else. Oh, if the classical Muslims heard this, then they would have understood it in a different way. But that's why we say even Al-Qurtubi and Ibn Hajar, two of your best scholars, have said this is literal. So name me some of your scholars that were classical scholars that said this wasn't literal. And this is why we look at the Islamic depiction of Satan, and it's like, it doesn't make sense. And just so they think, no, that this isn't an invention of Christians, what they teach in the mosques.
When you give the adhan, the shaitan, he not only runs, but the hadith says, lahu durat. You know what durat is? Durat is, he runs, and as he's running, his fart comes out. Lahu durat. I'm not making this in the hadith. So that shaitan made me do sin. Get up. Yeah, just get up. Just give the adhan. Right? That shaitan, you're gonna make him leak some serious gas. Serious gas. So you go into the toilet, Bismillahi Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubuthi wal khaba'ith. So Allah protect me from these devils. You go in there with your left foot. The left foot you went in, you get a reward for that. The dua you said, shaitan will not see you. You're in the toilet, shaitan can't see you anymore. That's in a hadith, right? If you don't say the dua, what happens is the shaitan not only comes inside, but the hadith of Tirmidhi says he plays with your bowels. He plays with your bowels. So you're inside there, you're thinking you're going to be out there in 5 minutes. He's taking you 20 minutes and you're still not halfway there. You know why? Because shaitan is going, ooh, la la. See, the hadith told you, the hadith says to us, he plays with your bowels. Yal'abu, he plays with your bowels. So you say the dua, Allah protects you.
Shaitan plays with your bowels when you go into the toilet. I mean, does that even make sense? And it says, for example, that if you say Bismillah and you say the prayer, you'll be invisible to Satan. So why don't you say that prayer every time and then you're always invisible to Satan? Why is it only when you enter the toilet that Satan can't see you? It doesn't make sense.